I don't want to see a guy look at a piece of paper and then walk 3 paces to the right and then it's hit right at him. I'm not playing a video game or a simulation. I want to see a guy react to a ball, run after it, make a diving catch. So, I mean, for the last couple of years, I've been a big proponent of this. I'm excited.
Yeah, it gets really tricky. I mentioned first iteration before for the shot clock. I'm interested to see where this lands because you're right. I mean, the easiest way that we can say is either 2 guys on each side of the second base bag, feet on the infield. Is that where it lands? I'm not sure. Because I caught myself in a little bit of a trap because, I was saying kind of the one of the consistent baseball things, like how many balls have we seen hit right back up the middle that have turned into outs? That for 120 years were base hits and a nice piece of hitting. And what coaches taught you? Hit it right back up the middle. And then there's a shortstop or a second baseman there, and it's an easy out or an easy 2 outs. I guess, depending how the rules are written, could there still be a guy there? Is the shortstop playing right next to the bag and they're still there on a big lefty shift? That's where I'm with you. I was more excited than I thought when I saw that they've agreed to ban the shift. Because I'd been on that side, but when I actually read the words, I was like, this is good. Baseball needs this. This is a step in the right direction. I think it's going to be pretty tricky to designate what goes on because I go back to quote-unquote traditional defense, and I love the strategy between, no doubles defense. You got the first baseman and third baseman guarding the line, or the third baseman's got to come in to guard bunts. Like there's only so much stuff that you can regulate without messing with the quote-unquote baseball we know and love. And I don't feel like we're addressing the outfield, which I think is just as much a problem as the infield. Like I know the infield eats up more balls, especially those lefty shifts, but the Buxtons, the Kiermaiers, the guys that are so special about going out and getting it, when they're in the middle of center field and they go out to that 380 sign in right center and hunt a ball down, that's as good as baseball gets for me. That's what I like. When they're standing out there and Kiermaier takes 1 step back on the warning track because he started there anyway, that ain't great. So that's where I'm interested to see where they land on these rules. I'm interested to see the revolution of them because we know with a new rule, they're going to come in a little timid, a little scared about it because they don't want to overstep and dilute their product the other way. But there's other things that will need to happen along the way with the defensive shifts. And it really does get into a tricky area, like between playing up the middle or, there used to be something beautiful to a center fielder either shifting slightly one way or the other and moving a couple steps in and moving a couple steps back and reacting to how the pitcher was pitching them and where they've hit it previously and all of that. And that's been gone. That's been absolutely gone. So I really want to see where those rules land and if there's room for growth or how firm are we getting with them.
I think that we have to look at the shift like we look at a lot of things, like moderation. Like it was cute when the Rays were shifting a lot. Like, oh, look at that wily Joe Madden doing a bunch of weird stuff down there. But when every single team is doing it, it's not so cute anymore. Like it's just it gets annoying. It's like, look, you got one little baby, cute. 100 babies, not cute, scary. It's like nightmare stuff.
When we went to the World Series, it was Rays Dodgers in 2020, and we saw like how much Turner moved from third base to shallow right field. I think Jake and I were all like, this sucks. Like this is like a waste of time and kind of just like kills. I don't know. It's just you're rooting for data in a sense and not athleticism. Keep paper out of baseball. It's my mantra.
Yeah, I like that. And people are going to be like, Ted Williams got shifted, bro. Ted Williams hit 400 when he was getting shifted. Ted Williams has the greatest bat to ball skills maybe of all time, number one. And number two, it was still cute back then. It only happened a few times.
Yeah, and they'll figure out a new thing.
Now.
Whatever the rules are, the Rays will figure out a new smart way to like play within them better than other teams. So you're still going to have that aspect of, winning on the margins or whatever, or taking advantage of the opportunities that other people don't even know exist. You just Also have more reactionary defensive plays, which is good for baseball. And hits.
Yeah, hitters got to be happy about this. There's no doubt. Pitchers are going to whine about it a little bit. I'm sure some already are, but this is a good thing for hitters and the game. I think it is good for the game.